So here we go. Here we go, he's picking out some chips. This is what I'm talking about.
Well, what a card this is. Ace of clubs on the turn.
Whoa!
Whoa. Turn, sweat.
I'm gonna go for
Oh my
a
rub down
what a rub down! Oh my god!
What's up, poker fans? Welcome back to another Black Cash Poker video, where we bring you the best highlights and moments of the most entertaining poker events. Before getting into it, we would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos consistently.
So that's how our final table counts look. Open up, all pretty close. Wolf down, all pretty short. Number 6 paid here. Reminder of what everyone is playing for here. £450,000 up top. Should make its way around once more. Well, here we go. Reese with ace, king, and about 17 big blinds.
All in. Count, please.
He does move it in. 2.5. Fraudo asking for the count. So 18 bigs total.
Stupid games.
Oh, he's decided to let it go. He says it himself. It's a stupid game.
All right, save me the 30 minutes. This is fucking brutal.
I don't know if I wanted you to call or not.
Oh, fuck. I folded it.
No, I had a really good hand, but I don't know what you had.
Raise me 25 times.
325?
325.
Yeah, please. Can I have the spicy chicken pasta, please?
Fabrizio peels from the big blind. Ace, jack the board. Open out in front and has
I see that, buddy. Did you
draw.
order?
Fabrizio looks like he's gonna lead out here with the 9-4. And whilst he's in the tank, I'm very happy to say that I've dragged him back in here. His name is Ludo. His game is poker. His hobbies include drinking.
Yes, I do like a drink, that's for sure.
I went and dragged him from the bar, got him back here. Nice as always to see you, Ludo. Obviously, we saw you in this very event earlier today.
Yeah, unfortunately, I busted.
Always a brutal one, like busting such a huge buy-in event. £25,000 is right up there, isn't it?
Well, this was my highest buy-in. Like, I have played 25Ks in the past, but not a £25,000 game.
Yeah. Well, this is a bit of a weird one. So Fabrizio defended the big, led out on this board.
He led out in the board.
He has checked the turn. Open now betting with, well, what figures to always be the best hand, really. A strange bet. His opponent is nearly always drawing dead if he's bluffing on the flop.
Wait there, what's happened here? So, wait there, come on. It's been open, call, which is standard.
Yep.
And he's just decided to lead ace jack
Yep.
with 9-4 of clubs.
Yep.
Well, that's not standard.
We are in the world of Fabrizio.
Well, I did play a hand against him. But, like, that's just nonsense. Fabrizio? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Fabrizio, yep.
I wonder if Christoph will go for the raise from the small blind.
Yep.
Oh, obviously, yes. It's against, I just noticed it's against Paul Newey.
It's against Newey. He's going to put Newey.
Small in. And
Wow, Newey.
Paul decides to gamble with
Enough
the
is
jack
enough, he's
8.
decided. He's the shortest stack. He's been folding. Does make the call, and he is the man at risk. 10-8-5. Flop
Here
looks familiar.
we go. 9 of clubs.
He flops a pair, backdoor clubs, and Azula says backdoor straight draw, but Vogelsang out in front with that 10.
Did anybody pass the 9 of clubs? Oh, the 9 of spades.
Spades. So now needing a queen, jack, 8 or 7. 3 on the river. That is the end of that. Paul Newey departs in 9th place.
My mind exploded.
Yep.
Yeah, anyway, it went call, and turn came the 10 of diamonds, which, if you were to select any card to come on the turn, that would be the turn card.
Spicy card.
No,
well, look
you
at this
can
quickly.
change.
We'll
The
come back to that
action's
'cause
changed, so you're okay.
Okay,
Fabrizio
Sorry
has
about it.
opened.
I didn't.
Open 3 bets to a milli. Ace queen.
Under the gun, 6-4 of clubs.
Yeah, this should get through.
How many blues you have? 3 stacks?
Well, I don't know if it should get through. I'm saying, like, if anybody's capable of... I'm saying it happens to be the case in this exact moment in time.
Gift from Ludo. On the topic of tickets, we will be giving out a 109 ticket.
So here we go. Here we go. He's picking out some chips. This is what I'm talking about. It wouldn't surprise me if he went 2.5 million with no fold equity by the looks of it. Because if he's starting the hand with 6.3 million, if he shoves all in, it's 3.8 million more, and he's priced in to call. I'm saying, like, realistically, he is priced in to call. And Leon called with ace queen.
Fold, but no, he
has folded, but I'm saying, like, that's more of an ICM situation. He's having to use a time bank. I think he owes a time bank. But I'm saying, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is
Look at the iPad.
Use 1, 2, right?
consumption.
not at all. I did say I would come into the
Well, here we
commentary
go.
booth and not say much. That I have done.
Ferraldo raising Jack-6 suited, using that chip lead on the bubble.
There we go. He's
I'm
going
a
to peel.
scaredy cat. I just let this one go. Let
No,
Ferraldo
I'm saying
bash me
it's
up.
fine to peel. I'm saying, like, as much as I've not studied the sport, I know for a fact pretty much you can't 3-bet. So it's either shove the whole lot in or peel from the small blind.
What about folding? Just
Well,
fold.
you can fold as well, but I think it just seems as if you're getting exploited and
Of
it's
course,
too weak.
Of course you are getting exploited, but I'm looking at the guy with 7 bigs. He's posting 2.5 of them in the next 3 hands. I'm thinking, let's see what that guy does. Meanwhile,
Well, Ferraldo's going to continue here for sure.
yeah, does.
He's got he can turn the 4 of clubs to 5 of clubs. He can turn a club. Oh, surprised at that. Obviously, he's got a lot of kings in his range, Christoph.
Well, what a card this is. Ace of clubs on the turn, and it's the kind of card that Ferraldo's going to bet, not just because he has the flush draw, but ace suits his range. Christoph has turn 2 pair.
The question is, would you rather bet in Christoph's position
I
or
think
would you
he's
rather
checking.
check?
You're checking and you're letting
He,
Ferraldo
he
bluff.
has effectively got the nuts.
Yeah.
So, like, he would rather probably check raise this than...
1.3 into
Well,
1.55.
I'm trying to think, like, the only hand he's not got the nuts against is, like, ace king with the ace of diamonds that might check it back on the flop.
Interesting here, this bet size though, Ludo. Is this obviously supposed to put loads of pressure on an ace, right?
Maybe 8, 9 of clubs, 9, 10 of clubs.
He's
Surprised.
reaching.
Well,
Does he think perhaps he can win this on the river when, if Crystal's going to fire a big bluff once with those kind of hands?
I don't know. I'm saying it's a strange one, this one. Like,
4.1
obviously
in
has
the
got-
pot, heading to the river.
He has got a draw.
Ferraldo looking for a club. Christoph looking for anything but red 5 on the end. As Ludo says, Christoph has the virtual nuts here, the way this hand's played out. He raises pre, might check back that flop and calls a pot-sized bet on the turn.
Well, nice easy fold for Ronaldo. He doesn't
Oh,
even
of course,
He
but
doesn't
I'm-
even get the option to bluff here.
But this is the thing, how big does Christoph go, knowing that Ferraldo's most of his range is ace-x, surely? Well, anyway. Christoph picks that one up, gets 10.9 million.
Well, I don't know.
Reese in the big blind now, posting a large percentage of his stack.
Well,
Just has the chip lead over Ferraldo, he'll be raising this one.
a raisy daisy. Raisy daisy.
I love that every few minutes you just hear in the background Phil Royale's laugh.
He's consistent. We'll give him that. Can't do anything with King 10, unfortunately. With no fold
Oh,
equity.
Fabrizio, is this just a
think
3-bet jam
Yeah,
on the bubble?
this is just a stone all in.
Oh, no, he's
And
going
that
for the
is
flat.
not a stone all in, it's a call.
He does this, we've seen him do lots of weird stuff outside the box, this man. Flats ace-king here without much thought. 6-5 deuce, 2 diamonds, 1 spade. Interesting board as Christoph has backdoor straight draw and the backdoor flush draw. Fabrizio has the backdoor spade draw.
I'm just all in here, and if it's like, I don't know, like, even if like Christoph has got like Jack, something like he's not too happy about it, but like just an all in, just deny any equity whatsoever.
Does go check, check on the flop. King on the turn. Fabrizio feels pretty smug right now.
I like that check. I'm loving that check.
Christoph bet here? Does he check?
As JP Kelly would say, I'm loving that checkmate. I'm loving it.
JP Kelly not saying a whole lot right now.
Yeah, he went for a wee snooze today. On the couch.
On the sofa in the bar.
Yeah.
One or two too many.
What's happening here with Christoph? He's in.
Nothing quickly.
He's just going to check it. Can he find another? Well, he's got some bluffs here, but the fact that Christoph has got the 7 in his hand, he's not going to be too happy about that. Like, Fabrizio now knows he's got the nuts. He's got the nuts. And he's going to go big because he knows he's got the nuts.
That's what
when
he
you've got
does.
a good hand, you go big.
I mean,
When you go big.
When you Fabrizio, you just go big because that's how he rolls. 1.65 million.
Call, and he has Queen 10.
I wouldn't blame anyone
He
for
must be
making hero calls against Fabrizio the way he's been playing.
He must be thinking he's got Queen 10 here. Hero call and just put him on Queen 10 exactly.
Christoph flicks them into the muck. Fabrizio takes this down. It is next month. Myself and Ludo will be there. Ryan Reese will probably be there, but he's only got 4 big blinds right now in this tournament.
Can I tell them where it's getting held?
No. By my reckoning, we've got a good 12 or 13 minutes until the break, and then you have the break to enter. Then we choose the winner.
Ryan, it's all in.
Ludo's pulling the investigation sign because we have a 4 Bieber jam.
And do you know something that I've just now,
Campus.
I've now realised? I think.
1.1 minus one of these.
And he's folded.
Wow.
Okay. But it is extremely tight. Obviously, he was extremely dominated.
Hatter with ace deuce of spades. Will the ace deuce hold? He was
Okay.
asked an honest question, and he gave an honest answer. 7-5-3, no good. Hatter can kill this. 6, well, a 4 would be a chop.
Chop opportunities.
Rather unlikely
4.
chop. King or 10 for the scoop. Any other card? He will be our bubble boy, and there'll be 6 happy men sat round this table. 5 on the river, no use to Ryan Reese. He is our unlucky bubble boy, but I'm never calling a man who won the World Tours of Poker main event unlucky. So I'll just call him the bubble boy to the Caribbean Poker Party. And someone needs to come in and control Ludo because he's hovering his finger over the TV button. Power button. Would suddenly lose the feed.
Nah, I'm kidding on. Anyway, pocket 10s for Fabrizio. He's keeping it pretty balanced.
I think if we turned the TV off, we'd have as much chance of working out what Fabrizio's going to do in any
well,
spot.
It seems to be, well, he limped ace jack of spades, he limped ace queen offsuit, he limped 10s, so he's limping all with strong hands.
He 4-bet 6-4 to cold 4-bet the ace deuce off. This man cannot be pinned down. And opened, is he going to jam here? He does jam.
And he's going to get snapped.
Snapperooed by Fabrizio.
How much is it?
Well, he's not even, I'm just saying he knows it's like, what?
Yeah, he's just asking for a count. That's fair enough. You don't want to make sure you are playing for huge sums. They've been playing for 12 hours straight, these guys, and you're playing for £450,000. You're going to double check just to make sure you're not making a mistake with the chip cutters or whatnot.
He's never folding.
No, he's just got a
Alright,
confirmed
go on,
count.
boys.
Heard the number, calls. And Orpen will need to find an ace, otherwise he'll be the man leaving 8-5 deuce. Well, a couple of clubs.
4 of clubs or 3 of clubs?
There are some fun turn cards to be had, as Ludo points out. Ace of spades is what Orpen was crying out for. Fabrizio left with just the 1 out. And he's doing the old early payout, just a 10. The 10 of hearts needed. The 4 of diamonds, not so much. And Fabrizio, the short stack. You see there, you click register. There's one more hurdle to clear.
Password?
It's password protected. The
What's the
password
password?
being Maria.
Maria.
Exactly. Winner. Myself and Ludo dancing in the booth right now as Iman Hatter opens. Ace, Queen of Hearts. Steve Edouard appeals from the big. Ace, 10, 3, 2 diamonds. Steve Edouard with the King of Diamonds.
Steve has got a good hand here to check call.
Iman Hatter has a good hand to bet and get called. Steve does make the call, of course, with that second pair. And look at that turn card. King's up.
Hello. He still has to check. He can get called off of worse, and he doesn't want to give any free equity out there with the diamonds. So he's going to just bet like 1.1 million or something.
And Steve, does he just call here?
No, we're brick. We are brick, yeah.
And the thing is, he's obviously going to check call off the river, almost regardless of what the river is. But on the flip side, you don't want to check raise and make the bluffs fold, do you? This is the thing.
Well, most bluffs...
He
Yeah,
does move
okay.
all in. I think I like
But I'm
this.
saying like most bluffs here do have some equity in the sense of like they have like maybe a straight draw and a flush draw or a flush draw.
That's why we're happy to...
Yeah, and it can get called by worse, so I understand it.
X
4
and queen
5
X
of
of diamonds.
diamonds. Maybe highly unlikely 4 5 of diamonds, something like. But like Jack Queen of diamonds, Jack 8 of diamonds, Queen 9 of diamonds, Queen 8 of diamonds, Queen 7 of diamonds, Queen Rag of diamonds, like Jack
Diamond
Rag
move
of
towards
diamonds.
his cards, and what a fold that
Good
is.
fold. To bet fold that for value. I'm saying like to bet
Bet
for
value,
value.
and then fold for way less than a pot raise.
Yeah. To bet fold for value.
That's an awesome fold from Iman Hunter, and that is why he's
That's
the
why
champion
Hatter's-
that he is.
That's why Hat is above me in the Scottish all-time money list.
Well, there we go. This is what we are looking at, how the chips stack up. As the blind's going to 150, 300, Vogelsang, your chip leader, but with just under 40 bigs. This kind of protracted final table has shallowed the stack somewhat. Fabrizio Gonzalez.
Yeah, since it's only a 2-day event, it's going to get played out to a finish, which is unfortunate for us.
Well, everyone wants to jump into the main tomorrow, of course. No one wants to miss that one.
But there is a feature table tomorrow with the 1K,
1K final table.
which a good friend of mine is at,
Nice.
Dean Hutchison.
Ah, Dean's on there. And of course,
form-
Filatov's on the final.
Yeah, Filatov's on the final as well. I forgot about that. I'm repping PartyPoker. He won the 5K main event in Sochi.
He did indeed. His
You're
home event.
7.5, Eamon.
Of course, the start time for when we're going to start streaming that Ludo.
I assume Feraldo to peel the small blind here with Queen 10 of spades.
Seems very reasonable. Steve Edouard opening from the cutoff.
All in.
Whoa!
Whoa. He's just going to rip it in here. Steve Edouard opening off, what, 24 bigs. Steve snaps. Well, Ferrado's not in terrible shape here. 40% against that hand. Perhaps why Edouard gave it a little eye roll there. Like, how do I never have them dominate here? How do they always have Queen 10 suited? Yeah, and the flop 7 deuce 3, no help so far. O'Dwyer with the King of Diamonds as a little insurance. So Ludo, the 6 of clubs. Ferrado needs Queen or 10 on the river. 5 of spades, no use. Ace high holds. Well, fortunate timing there for Ferrado. And here comes
Feraldo is going to be all in with Ace 4 of hearts.
It's going to be less than all in.
Oh, okay. He's going to put in half his stack in case it goes like all in,
all
and then
in
he can
behind,
call. Yeah. Sorry, then he can fold.
It says, yeah, 3 all-ins behind if he can fold and just ladder up a bunch.
Well, probably 2 all-ins depending on what their stack sizes are. To ladder that extra, whatever it is, 80,000 or 60,000.
Christoph puts it in. Ferrado will call. Ferrado at risk with Ace 4 of hearts against Vogelsang's King Jack these days.
Yeah.
Queen 8-3, the flop. So far, so good for Ferrado. Oh, a king on the turn. A dagger to the heart of Ferrado. Stiffer, I fear. Deuce on the end, no good. Ferrado out in 6th will pick up £60,000 for his efforts.
I like that.
I feel like Steve O'Dwyer doesn't have much tolerance for
Yeah, that's what I'm
Vogelsang.
saying. Like, to be honest,
he was early on the table talking about Vogelsang, who was on the other table, about saying maybe he'll play quicker because he's on a table with
did he say that as well?
some weaker players.
Oh, like,
He
so
was saying,
not,
oh, maybe
not
he'll actually play quickly over there instead of over here where he'd play really slowly.
So, as I was saying to you when I first sat at his table today, and I like the fact that Steve's straight to the point now.
Steve clearly doesn't have much tolerance.
Yeah, he's got no tolerance whatsoever, which is
Iman
good. You've
has-
got to be straight to the point. I like to see people that are genuine.
Iman has raised under the gun here, making 600 a play. Steve O'Dwyer with Ace King in the small.
1,950,000.
Well, okay, so 3-betting juice.
1,950,000. How many blues do you have behind?
Fabrizio asks how many do you have behind, looking at
Yeah,
the
it doesn't
score
make a
down.
difference with February's. I'm saying, like, I don't know if he's looked at his cards yet, but I'm
Maybe
saying, like, he
not.
just wants to know. Fair enough. But at the end of the day, Eamon's all in, Steve's calling, and off we go to
Fabrizio
the
has
races.
looked at his cards because he quickly folds.
It doesn't
He
make
just wanted. I guess he just wanted to get a chip count.
it doesn't make a difference. Even though, like, he's just always all in, yeah.
Iron is all in. Steve will call. Yet another 10 million plus pot. This one 12.6. Hatter at risk this time in the flip. Can't wait for the flop. King 9 deuce. It looks like O'Dwyer.
My money's on the Dwyer.
Your countryman.
Your money's on a Dwyer, I tell you, right
Your
now.
countryman both ways, German or Scottish. Flops. No help.
What do you mean both ways?
King 9 deuce.
Steve's Irish.
The 9 of diamonds on the river. No use. Diamond departs in 5th place. Picks up £100,000 for his efforts.
As they say in Scotland, aye, man.
But that is not enough for him. Again, consolation. You come 5th, you get 100k, but he would have been hoping for more. Far table's going quite nicely for him, but eventually these blinds caught up with these guys. Well, what an exciting prospect these last 4 are. You have O'Dwyer with 78 bigs, Vogelsang with 52. Then we drop down quite a way now to Orpen with 25 bigs and Fabrizio with 17. Vogelsang is going to be the one to open the next hand. Ace 5 suited under the gun.
That's another thing that a lot of players don't look at. So, Christoph opens and quite good of like the anticipation of like understanding somebody's mentality at the time, whether or not they're going to apply pressure straight away on you.
Right.
In the sense that they're not
You
going
wanna
to
do-
actually do it with the cards that they need to do it with. So like,
If you tank for a few seconds, he might think, oh, he's going to mess with me.
yeah, but he didn't.
Right.
So I'm saying like just little
Yep.
things like that you've got to pay attention on. Really take any time. Obviously, I had Queen 4 offsuit, so
Orpen here, just deuces on King 7-4, facing C-bet.
like, well, it's fine to check raise. I'd rather check raise than call, obviously.
That's
You
what he's
don't-
doing. 1.4 million the bet.
I like it. I'm saying like that's good play from Orpen here. Christoph has to fold here. Whoa, he calls.
Wow. King 7-4 Rainbow, he's decided Orpen doesn't have enough hands.
Just the fact that he's got a 5 in his hand isn't the best. I'm saying
right.
like,
The draws are the ones you want to be beating. Well, look at this turn card, picks up the nut flush draw.
and Christoph should bet for sure here. A lot of the time, and even if he does think
But I
he's
mean,
got the best hand, he
what
still wants
hands-
to deny some amount of equity.
What hands, Ludo, does Orpen have that he check raises that flop with and can fold that are better than ace high? I mean, obviously he has deuces in this situation, that's one of them.
He might have some sort of 4x.
And limps in.
No, he pops it.
O'Dwyer with ace-king in the big blind. Pardon me, you're quite right, he has raised. Very small raise, this is interesting.
2.5x.
Not even, we're at 350 big blind.
Oh, is it 350 big blind?
Barely more than the
Okay.
minimum, this is very odd. If they were to get it in, it would be for 80% of the chips in play.
That would be insane if Steve just jammed or something stupid here. I wouldn't mind them just peeling it. I know it's in hindsight me just looking at the cards.
Oh, he's already using 10.
Oh. All in.
He does just move all in.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable. Vogelsang calls. Well, we'll call once he rechecks his cards. What's going on here, Ludo? What's he thinking?
He's called.
He
I
does
think.
eventually call.
Yeah.
Steve O'Dwyer will be shocked to see that it's kings. With that tank.
wanted to raise to 1-2.
Oh, he misclicked.
You?
He
Well, this
misclicked.
is a huge pot for everyone at this table. Orpen and Fabrizio looking to ladder up here in quite an unexpected spot.
Well, whoever
These
wins
two-
this pot wins all the chips.
These two with almost identical stacks. You see Christoph does have slightly less, but he does have kings. he gets this one wrong, doesn't win. Ace in the window. Ace 8-6. Vogelson shakes his hand. Well,
Shakes his head. What the hell is going on here?
Ace 8-6. O'Dwyer needs to fade just the one out to take 40 million chips into three-handed play.
That is insane. Well, so far.
Club would make things interesting. It's a black card, but a spade needs to come fast. Queen of spades. No good for Vogelson. Tax the table and departs. They do obviously a countdown here to the chips looted, but we know it's game over for Vogelson.
Pair that would have folded if he just shoves. So it's a bit of an ICM situation where he doesn't want to get jammed on and call off because he's the one that loses the money. So he decides to jam all in and get him to fold some hands that he well, one of them has a chance to come second when both of them thought they were fighting for third.
Open all in. Steve O'Dwyer with queens the next hand. How fast is this going?
This is pretty much insane.
Steve, oh, look, Fabrizio's jumping out of his seat. He's going to fold two hands and go from 140,000 to 280,000.
It's doubled his money.
And have a chance of still winning, of course.
Well, if Steve holds,
if
obviously.
He holds, of course. It wouldn't be the first time Orpen spikes an ace in this spot on this final. Very happy this hand has happened one hand after that carnage of the last hand.
And the three most probably GTO players have ended
the
up
three most
three-handed.
freewheelers. They're playing their own games. I like this.
Yeah.
Here we go then to the flop once more. Ace 10 deuce. Orpen spikes an ace. Fabrizio's muttering to himself.
I know it's a massive long
Well,
shot.
he's held.
Well, he's held, yeah.
Ace is up on the turn. No sweat.
I'm going to go for up.
Oh, and
my
a rub
God,
down
what
queen.
a rub down. Oh my God, that is insane.
The rub down queen.
Give me peace, man, honestly. You would think this is on TV. Oh, wait, there we are on TV.
Dwyer looks a bit sick, but he did just ping an ace for the 40 million chip pile.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm saying like that. It swings in roundabouts. You can win 40 million, but you can give away 5.
1, 2, 3.
Quite catch what Fabrizio was saying there. But he, obviously, the biggest loser in that. Dwyer not losing as much equity as Fabrizio did there.
Hold on to this for now. Good ideas? I got everybody covered. I don't need to.
He's all in. Fabrizio from the button. Ace 9 of spades. Open. Make way. Small.
Fabrizio, good friend of David.
Steve O'Dwyer calls with pocket fours.
We're off to the races.
Yeah.
It is the classic race situation for his life. And again, this is basically a flip that Steve O'Dwyer is not really in, is he? This is open against Fabrizio in effect.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
They're the two with the biggest, with the most at stake here.
Who do you fancy?
Well, it's aces on the river, aces all out, all night so far tonight. So I'm taking the ace 9. I'm taking my man Fabrizio to get back in the game.
I'm not a big fan of long beards, so I'm going for Fabrizio because I think he looks more handsome.
And there it is, king 10-9 to spades. Hard for him to lose this one. But
it's a bit more clean cut.
But let's see. Fabrizio going to be back in this into 6.6 million. I say back in it, still only have 15 or 16 bigs. Gives himself a chance. O'Dwyer needs a 4. Well, 10.
If it was Omaha, we'd need a 10 as well.
Yeah. The wrong game though, Ludo.
Yeah, the wrong game. Unfortunately, the wrong game.
Twice the cards, twice the fun. 4 only for O'Dwyer. And flush Fabrizio. He might do something crazy again.
This is very much true. Fabrizio prayed and it came true. He got the sign.
He did.
From the heavens above. He's going to throw in a time back.
He's not going to
No, I'm only kidding on. He's not going to throw in a time back. He's going to just shove. There's no need for a time back. And Steve's going to call.
He's going to call. And once more, we see a pair against an ace. Suddenly, this could level out a bit more.
Yeah, if he loses 2 all-ins, he's given a... Oh, he's still got the chip lead massively.
Obviously a massive chip lead, but now these two guys would be in the mid-teens in big blinds. Things are a little different. Can't just be shoving in from the button every hand.
Yeah.
So, O'Dwyer needs an ace to eliminate Orpen. Orpen looking for yet another double up on this final. King, king, queen. Spicy. Queen would give O'Dwyer 2-pair with an ace kicker.
That's one of the nastiest ways to win.
You shouldn't get counterfeited when you've got jack, should you? It's such a big
Yeah, the
pair.
counterfeits with the jacks are not too nice. It's happened to me a few times.
Not like that.
6 on the turn. Ace or queen. Otherwise, open doubles up.
Oh,
Richard says it's coming.
It's coming. Ace of clubs.
Ace of clubs, Richard's calling for. Oh my word! The ace of spades. How many times, Ludo? How many times tonight? Poor, but he smiles. He knows he's had his fair share of luck on this final. It's been ridiculous, quite frankly, these all-ins.
That's like the Barry Greenstein book.
If you guys would like to see more final table highlights from the biggest events in the world, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications, as we do our best to provide highlights on a weekly basis. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Steve limps in from the button. Fabrizio checks his option. Queen 7 off. 10-6-5 flop. O'Dwyer flopping best with bottom pair. Fabrizio though with the 7 of spades. It's a good turn card to his hand. Does go check check. Ace of clubs on the turn. Neither player helped by that card. Both check once more. 7 on the end gives Fabrizio the winning hand. And doesn't he just know it?
Bet 525.
5.25 the bet. Going for a little bit of value here against O'Dwyer. And O'Dwyer comes out with a river raise. Fabrizio value bet third pair. O'Dwyer raises the river. Realizing his 5 unlikely to be good, but wanting to knock Fabrizio off exactly the kind of hand he has here. Fabrizio though appears to be a non-believer. He makes the call. Queen of clubs in hand. Good.
Is that?
What's that, he says? That, my friend, is 4th pair. Your 3rd pair is good. He is reaching. Here comes the raise.
1,350,000.
Fabrizio with the perfect hand to continue. Does make the call. O'Dwyer building a big pot. Out of position here with deuce 5 off. Will he get help from the flop? Not yet. Fabrizio smashes that one. Top pair, backdoor spade draw. O'Dwyer gives up for now. Fabrizio quickly checks behind with top pair. Turn pairs the 4. 1/3 pot is the number, 900,000. Let's see here, 0% equity against Fabrizio. Fabrizio makes the call, of course, with top pair. Looking out, thought he was going to just shove. He's going for pot, for, oh, no, a little bit less, pardon me, 3.5 the bet. There are some hands he loses to. King X hands that have got there. Overpairs may have trapped on the flop. 4X, wow! He folds the river with one of the best hands he can ever get there with. You can find the tournament in the PartyPoker lobby.
Password is Maria.
It is password protected. And someone gave Ludo the password, so the whole world and his dog will be in that.
Yeah.
Password.
I'll be in the mix.
Password is indeed Maria.
I'll be coming for that 5:30 ticket.
5:30 ticket first. I think it's like a 109 per second. It pays all the way down to about 50 or 60 places.
Some 22s in the mix.
Oh, yep. 22s, some 5s, all sorts.
Licorice.
Licorice indeed. Please do register that. It's this Sunday, 7 PM CET, as Dwyer Limp calls the 8-4. Fabrizio popped it up with 10-3, but a very small raise, only 700,000 more. And we both have a gut shot.
And he's got the 10 of diamonds, which is a nice card to have here. So will he bet like, whoa, bet super small.
Yeah, raise small, bet small.
Steve won't be going anywhere for 500k. Even though he's got a stinking
It's a
hand.
horrible hand though, isn't it?
Yeah. Bet he won't go anywhere.
Will he wave the flag? This is a situation where Steve can either bluff now or check back, try and make his hand and bluff through if he misses.
I don't know. With 8-4 of clubs, I think it's better to bet the turn here. If he had some sort of diamond in his hand that he could rep if it came a diamond on the river, it would be better to bet.
Then check.
Sorry, better to check.
Does
My bad.
check back.
Yeah, I would rather bet 8-4 of clubs on the turn. If he had like some sort of diamond, he could check it back, then rep it if it came.
This card, even better for Steve, right? You can rep some hands.
Well, Steve's in hot position here to win if he doesn't bet. If Fabrizio doesn't bet, then he wins. If he bets, he wins.
Fabrizio's cutting out the chips. 1.6 the bet.
And that wins.
Sure enough, he lays it down. So 3-bet folding that hand.
He might just open this hand, who knows, instead of limping.
You are Fabrizio, Ludo. Decided there's a glitch.
Let's see if Steve calls. And he does. Okay, here we go. This must be it.
Jack 5-3.
Well, Fabrizio's got a good enough hand to check back.
Bottom pair for Fabrizio. Backdoor clubs, backdoor straight draw. Steve, top pair, backdoor straight draw.
He doesn't really need to bet this hand.
And he's going to bet 600k. That's one big blind. Steve.
No! Come on, Steve. Get that check raised. Get that check raised to like 1.8 million.
I guess if he goes, there's so many good turn cards.
Like,
Check.
same again here, he does not need to bet this. If he bets, he's just trying to get a 5 to fold because a jack's not folding.
Check, check. 8 on the end.
Right, good time for Steve to bet, especially having a 4 in your hand. Because if he were to have like 6-4, he would obviously bluff at it. And he's got a 4 in his hand, so he could easily have 6-4. So, let's go for it, Steve. Come on, 2 million. Oh, he's going to size up. 2.5 million.
2.5 is the bet.
Fabrizio might call, even though he's got a 6 in his hand, which is not a good card to have. Who knows? He might even shove.
Shove. Probably win the pot.
Oh my god, he's thinking about something here. He's got like 5.5 million lined up there. He might just push the 3 chip, like the 2 stacks in with the 3 pinks there, and just make it 5.5 million. For some strange reason.
Like our hero.
I'm thinking about using a time bank as well.
He is our boy.
But he's got a 6 in his hand. It's not a good card to have. He blocks 6-4, he blocks 6-7, he blocks 6 deuce.
He has a sixth sense about these things.
It would be so funny if he just made it like 5.5 million and just left himself like hardly any chips behind. Pocket 8s.
It's just
He's got, okay, he's got the
chips.
call chips, okay.
Just counting down what he's left with if he makes this call.
Oh, and he's
And he
made-
does make the call. Dwyer takes another giant stride towards the title. Leaves Fabrizio with just 7 big blinds. Always doing oh my
Oh,
god.
it's going to be all in and call.
7 bigs.
All in and call for sure.
Steve will jam all in. Fabrizio's like, yep, I'll give you a spin, mate. Look, gives him a little flash of a smile.
It's like he keeps giving away his chips and then manages to double up again. Oh my god.
Oh my word. Jack 10-9,
Oh,
the flop.
loving that.
O'Dwyer, 69% to win the tournament. This hand right here, right now. Fabrizio's carrying his chips down like he's won the pot.
That's well clocked by you. You clocked to 439 and the hand did occur. It did start at 439.
Well, Fabrizio can still win. Ace or 10 right now. Running pair would also do it.
Only an ace now,
well,
baby.
Just an ace. Otherwise, Steve O'Dwyer, in the most unlikely fashion, will be our super high roller champion. Ludo, the queen of clubs, rolls off. That is that.
439.
439. I call 437. We're pretty close. Steve O'Dwyer called winning this tournament, I'm sure, and that's exactly what he's done. But it was the star of the show. I think no one would disagree with that. Fabrizio Gonzalez picking up the second prize and £286,750. But it is Steve O'Dwyer, top of the pile once more in a high roller tournament.